Hey guys, this is David Roman. I'm the author and illustrator of the Eternal Horizon series, and welcome to another episode of Art with David, my weekly talk show where I talk about my artworks and art in general. Now, the David had COVID. All week long I had COVID, man. They finally got me. After 4 fucking years, man, I've been avoiding that shit. They finally got me because I went to a comic book convention, man. My very first comic book convention, there was about 6,000-7,000 people there. And of course, some motherfucker sneezed around me, and David got sick. But hey, you know, whatever, man. I made through it. It's been a week already. I think I'm clear. I'm not sure. I just took a test, and while it's, waiting for the results, decided to do this quick video. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about this painting that I did in 2015. I started digitally painting around 2014. So in 2015, I did a lot of fan art. And in this one I did one of my favorite Final Fantasies. The very first Final Fantasy I ever played, Final Fantasy IV, which was Final Fantasy II back then. This one's called Knights of Baron. Knights with a K, but it's also play on words, because it's really about Kain, Highwind, but Cecil is in the background right there, the silhouette with Rosa. So here it is. As you can see, I put a lot more detail into Kain. He's over there moping. I was this guy, man. I was this guy my whole life. I was friend zoned. I was always, the friend guy. The girl would always choose the other guy because, I wore my heart on my sleeve. I was too soft on them bitches, man. It's like, hey, fuck you, man. You know what? I'm the toxic artist, motherfucker. It is what it is, all right? It is what it is, all right? Fuck you. It's like, I'm not apologizing anymore to anyone. If you don't like it the way I am, fuck you. So, yeah, Kain, he's over there, moping and shit. And in the background, in a silhouette, right there, Rosa and Cecil are about to get it on because this is obviously past the battle with the Romans. They already, Cecil's already in his paladin gear. Kain knows he fucked up by letting Golbez brainwash him, but really, how much was it him? It was him, really. I'm assuming you know this story, okay? Final Fantasy IV is one of the greatest stories I've ever heard, especially when it comes to Final Fantasy. Even though it was not, the game, such a great game, but like the story itself is like, just like wow. The game is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's just there are so many better RPGs out there that came out around the same time, but the story is nowhere near as good. So yeah, I put in a lot more detail into Kain, into his armor, and then I actually created this AI moving version right here. It's kind of cool, the way he sighs, whatever. He's moping and shit, He's crusty, he's all, oh man, you didn't choose me, you got friend zone. Hey man, we've all been there, buddy, okay? Just move on, man. Don't let them know how you feel, man. It's like, I keep fucking up, man. I did it like last year. I was 41 years old, man. I was talking to this girl for a whole year. I was talking to her. She loved me. She pretty much, and the second I let my guard down, and I told her I feel the same, and I started being all nice to her, getting her flowers. You know what she did? She fucking dumped me. She said, man, I don't feel the same. I don't know what I was thinking. Neil Diamond song. Once they have you, once they really, really have you, you gotta run away. Yada yada, you gotta run away, man. It's like, don't let them know, man. Don't let your guard down, boy. You don't want to end up like Kain. You want to be like Cecil, all right? Remember Cecil? Cecil's the pimp daddy, all right? Cecil, you want to be like Cecil. You don't want to be like Kain. Even though Kain Highwind's one of my favorite characters, man. The whole series. Can you imagine a spin-off with Kain Highwind? Oh man, I would love to get that game. So anyway, this is another my Final Fantasy piece. I did several of this. I did an episode of Final Fantasy VIII. I did some fan art pieces on that. Check that out. I still have to do another episode of Final Fantasy X. I did a piece with Yuna. Check out Eternal Horizon on Amazon. It's a sci-fi series for middle schoolers, inspired by the original Star Wars and Flash Gordon, but anyone can enjoy it. Please subscribe once again, and I'll see you later.